You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, Germantown Community Television, your hometown news and information station.
Welcome back. With us is Linda Warren Seeley. We are talking about Memphis Area Legal Services. Linda, what are some ways that people out there can help Memphis Area Legal Services? Is it through donations of time, money? What's the best way?
Sure. Well, Memphis Area Legal Services is a not-for-profit entity. We have 501c3 status, and in fact, we are in the middle of our annual fundraising campaign. We generally target lawyers and ask for them to donate to us. I think last year we raised almost $250,000, and so we are in the process of asking the attorneys who are our main supporters for money, but anybody can donate to Memphis Area Legal Services. And I'll kind of give you a quick story. One of the programs that we run, it's a contract with the state to help people remain eligible for help to get their nursing home paid for. And so we had gotten a call. There was a lady who was in the hospital and she needed to get admitted to a nursing home. She just needed some legal work done. So I'll take care of it. Ran out there, did the legal work, got everything signed and taken care of for her, and she donated $50. Now that's not a huge amount of money, but it was from the heart, and we really appreciated that she felt that she needed to make that kind of donation, and it is tax deductible. So for the general public, we're always willing to take donations, but like I said, we rely very heavily on volunteers. And if you know an attorney, if you know a paralegal or a law student, we use a lot of those folks in our program. I've got a young man who's working in our office. He came in yesterday and helped me put together some packets for a program that we're having on Friday. But he's doing some research for us. We have paralegal volunteers who come to our clinics, the Saturday Legal Clinic I talked about earlier. And basically what they do is they help and support the attorneys. They make sure that the clients have filled out the applications. They work with the attorneys to make copies and those kinds of things. One paralegal has been helping us do some publicity. I will have 4 interns from the University of Memphis School of Law that will be with our program next semester. And then we usually have 1 or 2 paralegal interns who work with us. Last year, this semester, we had a young man with Southwest who came in and did a lot of Social Security disability appeals work for us. We have attorneys who actually come into our office and to talk to clients and to work on those kind of cases. Most of the volunteer attorneys, they do it through their offices. They don't come in, but some of them do. They like to come in and work with us. We use some volunteer with clerical work, but it's difficult because we don't have a lot of space, and trying to find some place to put somebody is a little bit hard. But on our outreach programs, we run a program at the courthouse called the Attorney of the Day program, and that's every Thursday from 1:30 till about 3:30. Attorneys are down at the Shelby County Courthouse at 140 Adams Avenue, and they basically do advice and counsel services. And when my son had to do a public service requirement for one of the classes he was taking at the University of Memphis, he came down and ran that program for us so that we didn't have to take staff time to go down and staff the clinic. And that was very, very helpful to us. And we've, since he's now graduated and not doing public service stuff anymore, we have a paralegal who comes down and helps us. So we have a lot of need for volunteers, particularly from attorneys, paralegals, and law students. They are most helpful for us.
And I know a lot of people, some people watching, they may know a law student out there that is coming out of their first year of law school and having a hard time finding a summer clerkship and returning to Memphis for the summer. You guys are willing to take those on, right?
Oh yeah, we had 8 law students who interned with us last summer. It was great. We had a lot of help.
Yeah. Because I know that's a big thing when I'm looking at hiring somebody out of law school, and you know, or as a law clerk during their second summer out. I look for that because I know you guys are a great training ground for not only them but also the paralegals.
Yeah.
And I know with the current market, job market out there, it's very competitive. It's very difficult to get a job, and that's a good way for these people to get experience.
It sure is, and I promise law students that they're going to get some client contact, which is what a lot of the students are looking for. In fact, I've got a couple of students, and this is really kind of a neat thing. We work with the law school and the probate court to train students to do some GAL work, guardian ad litem work, and they do an investigation and come back to me, and then we write up a recommendation for the court, which is really kind of a neat thing. So the students,
and that's a recommendation for what? Exactly?
Whether or not somebody needs a conservator.
Okay. So, and just for those that don't know, a conservator.
A conservator is basically someone who is appointed by the court to assist another person who is disabled, whether it's physically or mentally. And so what the conservator is supposed to do is to make decisions on behalf of this other person who's called their ward. Sometimes they just need help getting their bills paid or that kind of thing. And before you can be appointed as a conservator, a temporary guardian ad litem is appointed to do an investigation and make recommendations to the court before the conservator can be appointed.
Okay. Well, you guys always have a lot going on down there, and you know, it's always, I don't know, I've always had people say to me, as far as when I worked with low-income taxpayers and things like that, about, oh, well, that must have been really simple work because they don't have problems. But you guys are generally up against some of the largest firms out there, and these are really big issues and just a great training ground for anybody trying to get their feet wet.
Oh, absolutely. For a period of time, we were running 20 federal court cases, all involving different aspects of predatory lending. These were very complicated, very difficult cases. You know, the case that had been in the newspaper recently was involving a lady and her husband who were about to lose their home. They were $4,000 away from paying off their mortgage, and they fell behind, and they were in danger of being foreclosed on. Well, one of our attorneys, Sapna Raj, stepped in, helped these folks, got some publicity. Their mortgage is about to be paid off, and these folks are going to be able to stay in their home.
It's great stories like that. That's why we need MALS, Memphis Area Legal Services, around. I thank you for being here. Our time is up for this edition of Legalese. I would like to thank our guests for taking time out of our busy schedule to be with us and for sharing her thoughts and insights. If you would like more information about Legalese or any other program on GHS TV, please refer to our website at www.ghstv.org. Thank you for joining us today, and be sure to join us next month for more discussion on legal topics. Until then, I am Vince Perryman. Thank you for watching.